Happening now, police shift their North Side crime deterrent initiative to another section of the city. An 18-year-old charged in connection with Thursday's shooting, and the Downtown Cruisin event, it's set for tonight. That's News Now for Friday, August 18th, 2017.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Work Studios, where interest-free financing is just a phone call away. This is Morning News Now.
And good morning to you. It's 73 degrees with partly cloudy skies. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Kyle Heelis. A crime-fighting program along the North Main Street corridor that made the gun and drug trade a little harder for criminals is now undergoing a change.
That's right, Kyle. Jamestown police have apparently pulled the plug on the crime deterrent initiative on the city's north side. Lieutenant Fred DeGolier says,
"We had the give detail in this area, and we heard a lot of good things about it, with partnering with the state police, and we're going to continue those efforts."
Do you still have the targeted crime initiative in this area? Is that still ongoing?
We've moved to another part of the city, but we may bring it back to this area.
Now, 2 months ago, a traffic stop in one of the crime deterrent neighborhoods led to a tip that led police to drug houses where they would seize more than 11 ounces of cocaine and a stolen handgun.
Jamestown police have charged an 18-year-old man in connection with discharging a firearm in a public place. Eduardo Rivera was taken into custody almost immediately after popping off a single shot on the corner of Prendergast and 8th Streets. Now, the bullet did not strike anybody.
A New York State parolee is accused of choking, smacking, and pinning a person down while holding a knife to their neck. Jamestown police arrested 49-year-old Shell Raymond on Thursday night and charged him with assault, menacing, and obstruction of breathing. He'll be arraigned today in Jamestown City Court. Straight ahead on Morning News Now, the state of New York's unemployment rate. But first, here's a look at your Skyline weather forecast. Some rain this morning, otherwise we will clear out as we head throughout the afternoon hours with partly to mostly cloudy skies, warm and a bit muggy with a high near 80 degrees. Looking towards tonight, some clouds early on were much cooler as we head throughout the evening with a low near 61 and a light breeze 10 to 15 miles per hour. Our Saturday, partly cloudy skies with a chance of PM showers is possible. And then looking towards our 7-day outlook, Sunday it will be sunny with a high near 82. We keep those 80s as we head into next week. Tuesday and Wednesday, chance of showers return. From the Skyline Weather Center, I'm Justin Gould. Morning News Now continues next.
Located in the St. Elmo building in Chautauqua Institution, La Familia restaurant is more than a restaurant.
So people love the fact that we are committed to the farm-to-table aspect in our produce and focus on sustainability with our seafood too.
La Familia has signature dishes.
Sirloin filet over on the table. Next is our Aegean chicken and a cider brine pork chop.
La Familia even has a singing chef. La Familia, fine dining with a family atmosphere. Let them host your special event today. LaFamiliaCHQ.com. Located
New York State's unemployment rate is up. The Department of Labor reports the unemployment rate increased less than 0.5% in the month of July. Now, as for Chautauqua County, the unemployment rate has seen a little change in the past year. The current rate is at 4.7%. That's up slightly from 2016.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Pittsburgh District has ordered the closure of the Kinzua Dam because of an ongoing law enforcement issue. That, according to the Corps Facebook page. Spokeswoman Carol Vernon declined to say whether the issue was meant a criminal investigation or ongoing, but she did say the issue has persisted since Wednesday.
And we're just days away from a total solar eclipse, and when doctors and other experts say to protect your eyes, well, they're not kidding. A man in Pennsylvania explains what happened to him when he stared directly at a solar eclipse decades ago.
In the 1960s, James Holt of Pittston Township was only about 10 years old. He says back then he was preparing to watch a partial solar eclipse.
We had heard that if you want to see the eclipse, you can look through negatives of a picture. That dates me how old I am, but you look through the negatives, get several of them stacked together, and you can see it and shouldn't have a problem.
Holt was able to view the eclipse with no problem. Years later, he says he noticed an issue with his eyesight. It turns out he damaged a portion of his retina in his right eye from viewing the eclipse.
If using both eyes, I don't have a problem with it at all. Just using the right eye, like I say, looking at small print or something close up, small, it distorts it.
So you end up with that shadow on the earth. So that's the basic idea of the eclipse.
Dr. Heidi Manning is the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at Misericordia University. She used to work with NASA.
To have it go on the continental United States is not that common. To have it go all the way across the continent, even less common, and that's why this is such a big deal, is so many people are able to see it.
As the eclipse approaches, she wants to warn people about properly protecting their eyes when viewing the eclipse. She suggests you purchase protective glasses or use a box or another homemade device to view the eclipse without directly looking into the sun.
Don't be confused that, well, 75% of the sun is blocked, so it's not that big a deal. There still is a tremendous amount of light coming, and it can cause damage to your eye in just fractions of a second. So you never want to look directly at the sun.
It is a fascinating thing to look at, but be safe. That's the main thing, is be safe. Don't ruin your eyes. It's not worth ruining.
That's Jessica Albert reporting. Now, locally, we're only going to experience a partial eclipse, which will occur on Monday. Jamestown's newest vape shop is Cloud City, located at 121 East 2nd Street and open 11 to 7 Monday through Saturday. This cool, fresh environment is a great place to hang with friends and vape. Cloud City's expert staff is here to help. Try their in-house flavor, Cloud City, a delicious marshmallow combination, or their flavor of the day for just $3. Whether you're a first-time vapor or an expert puffer, visit Cloud City today. The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Here's what's happening right now in sports. Tyrod Taylor was no good last night for the Bills. Corey Clement powered it in from 6 yards out. The Bills did not show any life really whatsoever until the fourth quarter when TJ Yates hooks up to Brandon Riley. Nice pass in the corner, 9-yard touchdown pass. But the Bills come up short, 20-16. And of course, Bills head coach Sean McDermott left scratching his head.
Tyrod obviously had some plays that he would like back. We all do. And, so there's a lot of hands that go into that cookie jar as far as that's concerned. But we got to do a better job getting off to a faster start on offense.
Okay, let's just get this straight. Nobody is supposed to call a Yankees home run except John Sterling on WFAN.
Over the stands, a 3-run home run for Sanchez. What a beginning for the Yanks.
And what an end for the Yanks. They beat the Mets 7-5. They're 65-55. Now, Cardinals center fielder Tommy Pham was the star of the show last night. Damn, Pham, 440 feet.
And a long home run, one of the longest we've ever seen at this ballpark. Holy smokes.
It's 15th of the year.
Cardinals walk away with the win, 11-7. Several local notes from in and around Chautauqua County. We'll start off with racing, where the Erie Speedway having a huge event. The Outlaw event starts at 6 o'clock. The winner taking home $10,000. The Facebook site for the Speedway says the gates open at 4:30. Racing starts at 6:30. Good luck, guys. And a player shortage has caused the Jamestown Old Timers doubleheader with Crestview, Ohio, scheduled for tomorrow at Dietrich Park to be canceled. Jamestown's next game is in 8 days. August 26th against Westside starting at 11 a.m. and August 27th against Hubbard, also starting 11. Both games are at Dietrich Park. Have a great weekend from the WNY Sports Now desk. I'm Ryan Hedrick. EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvanna Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
WNY News Now with Matt Hummel.
It's more than being on scene at first. It's more than getting a report out there first. It's about what angle we take. Where do we go? Our coverage is original. Our coverage is a different angle than anyone else can even imagine in this city. We have something that's unprecedented. We'll have an angle that nobody else can top.
Well, tonight is the night that many local business owners have been waiting for, the Jamestown Cruisin in downtown Jamestown. Now, back in June, officials made the announcement that the event was reborn after weeks of uncertainty.
I think we're at 11,987 followers that supported and shared their voice, and I can't thank them enough. They're what made it happen. Like Sam Teresi said, we heard you loud and clear.
Now that's Judy Sanson. She's a downtown business owner who relies on the event to get people into her cafe. Now, Kyle, this cruisin has been in all sorts of forms over the last couple of years.
Yes, it's been
right?
Motor Mayhem. It's been the Downtown Cruisin. Well, actually, it was the Downtown Cruisin for years growing up. I actually have an old sign in my bedroom still hanging up. It was the Downtown Cruisin. Then they merged it with the Thunder in the Streets, and they separated them for a couple of years. Then they Motor Mayhem and Thunder in the Streets came together, which kind of, I think, maybe caused a little bit of issues. I think people would rather have the events separated.
Yeah. So now with the Cruisin, I know they were setting up some sort of pavilion thing on 3rd and Main. I saw this morning on my drive-in.
Yeah, right in front of Northwest Bank.
Yeah. So they're working on getting things together for tonight. But I believe the Cruisin is going to be, it's pretty much all of downtown, right? That kind of takeover? Or?
For the most part, I believe they go from, don't quote me on it, but I believe Spring Street or where the parking garage is, all the way down to either Cherry or Washington Street. I remember, actually, Judy was just down, just close to her cafe near Washington Street last year set up, so it's going to be a good time. It's always fun to get people out of the house and get them downtown, and there's so many new businesses, there's so many new restaurants downtown. Get people out. Yeah. Get out there and enjoy your city for once, guys.
And working down here, obviously in news, we're not at the office all the time, but working down here, and like I'll have my lunch down here, like it's really nice to see people downtown.
It is, and it's nice to be downtown in general.
Beautiful. I mean,
the Riverwalk downtown, I don't think people
would
enjoy that enough.
No. So it'll be a fun night tonight. We'll probably snap some pics of it between the group of us here.
The crew.
We'll share stuff, and if you have stuff on Facebook,
feel free to show us. Absolutely.
Just message us or post it to us. We'll share.
We like to see the community interacting with us, so
exactly.
please
we love to see
do not feel free to send us the pictures, videos, anything.
You'd be surprised what we will air. Well, that's it for today. We're back on Monday.
And you can join the social media revolution by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can also get round-the-clock news at WNYNewsNow.com. That's where coverage comes first.
We'll see you guys Monday.
Have a great weekend.
Come on, Kyle.